welcome you all
in
in
this
this
activity
activity
seminar
seminar
on
on
application
application
of
of
engineering
engineering
and
and
technology
technology
in
in
environment.
environment.
We are
We are
conducting this
conducting this
seminar
seminar
on the
on the
different
different
topics.
topics.
These are
These are
again
again
here.
here.
So
So
our
our
today's
today's
session
session
is
is
based
based
on
on
the
the
role of
role of
engineering
engineering
solutions for
solutions for
sustainable
sustainable
development.
development.
So
So
now we
now we
have
have
different
different
participants.
participants.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
in the
in the
first
first
turn
turn
now,
now,
Avya
Avya
Porwal
Porwal
is
is
going to
going to
present
present
now.
now.
So
So
we
we
have
have
multiple
multiple
participants
participants
now,
now.
and
And
Avya
Avya,
Porwal.
Ma'am, shall I start?
Yes.
yes.
Good evening, ma'am, and my dear colleagues. Myself, Avya Porwal from ECE branch, and I have chosen the topic Role of Engineering Solution for Sustainable Development. And now I am going to present my views on it. As we all know, sustainable development is an organizing principle for meeting human development goals while also sustaining ability of natural systems. Now, I would like to tell the importance of engineers in sustainable development. Sustainability is a critical aspect of business strategy today, and organizations are increasingly stepping up their sustainability efforts as a way to achieve greater positive impact and remain profitable. The main focus of scientists is to develop knowledge and understanding of the physical resource. Science is the pursuit of knowledge in its purest sense without any concern to the needs of society, whereas engineering is the combination of the direction of scientific research has been described by some as curiosity-based research, which is not necessarily driven by the values of society. For successful sustainable strategies, organizations must harness engineering technologies such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain techniques together and ascertain valuable insights to build products that have a lasting positive social and environmental impact, also with cost savings support, encourage and mindset that allow the engineering community to incorporate sustainability in every solution, product or service, redefining what it means to be a force for good. At VMware, we are committed to accelerating a more equitable, sustainable, and resilient digital future. Now, there are some principles to achieve sustainable development. Engineers should carry out their role in a broad context that encompass social, ethical, environmental, and economic challenges. These six principles will guide an engineer to achieve sustainable development. They will help engineers meet their professional obligations to seek to achieve sustainability and ensure that this goal is integrated and into all their engineering activities. Engineers have a responsibility to maximize the value of their activity first, building a understanding of what society demands and what is achievable, and our cognition that these changes over time. They should recognize that though their activity may be local or immediate, the potential impacts of their work may be global and long lasting. Secondly, they have an understanding of other relevant social and cultural structures outside their own normal community of practice. They should understand their important role in the sustainable development of communities. They should also recognize the impacts of an engineering project on communities, local or global, and incorporate the views and concerns of the communities. Here the picture depicts that engineer meet with the economy and able to provide societal needs. Thank you.
Now
Now
you
you
can
can
ask
ask
questions.
questions.
suggestion
to save the environment, Navya?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
What
What
is
is
your
your
suggestion
suggestion
to
to
save
save
the
the
environment?
environment? Ma'am, I think as an engineer, we should work on such a technology that limits the use of power to
Okay. Can you explain how AI and ML can be used? How there is use of the artificial intelligence and machine learning in the sustainable development? Hello. Learning in the sustainable development or
Ma'am, please repeat once more.
I mean what is your suggestion for the environment? How you are going to contribute?
Ma'am, as an engineer, I will suggest we should work on the limited use of power to sustain electrical energy.
Okay. Participants can ask. Okay, give your presentation. Start your presentation.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Okay, just start your presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Show a presentation on topic role of engineering solution for sustainable development. Sustainability is a crucial aspect of business strategy today, and organizations are increasingly stepping up in their sustainability effort as a way to achieve greater positive impact and remaining profitability. Engineers have played and continue to play a key role in the future of sustainable development, whether it's building new products or working on technologies. To boost the nation's sustainable development goals, engineers remain key contributions in the vast chain of modern production and consumption of natural resources to deliver goods, products, and solutions for the large society. While many aspects need to be factored in, a key ingredient to drive sustainable change is innovation. For instance, organizations building products for automobile industries are innovating differentially from those designing modern applications. For successful sustainable strategies, organizations must harness emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, etc. The way nowadays digital infrastructure is a significant component of their corporate carbon footprint. To succeed in this era, companies must have the agility and strategic foresight to act to the dynamic nature of changing environmental and social issues. As corporate citizens, organizations have the opportunity and responsibility to innovate for a more resilient world by decarbonizing digital infrastructure across customer ecosystems, value chains, and innovations. Innovative models are needed to be placed sustainably at the heart of all business activities. Thank you, ma'am.
Have you done? What is this figure? Principle of sustainable development. Can you explain figure?
The figure shows principles of sustainability, which includes the sustainable design, sustainable engineering, and the sustainable engineering further includes the technologies which has the processing and products which leads to a better lifestyle. And thank you, everyone.
So, what is your suggestion, Vivek, for the environment? Means how you are going to contribute in this area?
Ma'am, your audio is not clear.
But I'm asking how you are going to contribute in the sustainable development. I'm asking the same question. Okay, thank you. Next participant, Varsha. Varsha is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Now the studio is your turn.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Asha. I'm here to present my views on the topic Role of Engineering Solution for Sustainable Development. Importance of engineers in sustainable development. Engineers have played and continue to play a key role in the future of sustainable development, whether it is building new products or working on the technologies that will innovate the future. They are instructional in designing, architecting, and building the way products, goods, and services are developed and consumed. To boost the nation's sustainable development goals, engineers remain key contributors in the vast chain of modern production and consumption of natural resources to deliver goods, products, and solutions for the larger society. Today, it is crucial for organizations to invest in co-innovation and collaborations and work towards a world with reduced carbon footprint. For successful sustainable strategies, organizations must harness emerging technologies to gather and ascertain valuable insights to build products that have a lasting positive social and environmental impact, along with cost saving and business value. The way forward is for companies to support, encourage, and grow mindsets that allow the engineering community to incorporate sustainability in every solution, product, or service, redefining what it means to be a force for good. At VMware, we are committed to accelerating a more equitable, sustainable, and resilient digital future. Now, principles to achieve sustainable development. Engineers should carry out their role in a broad context that encompasses social, ethical, environmental, and economic challenges. These 6 principles will guide an engineer to achieve sustainable development. Engineers have a responsibility to maximize the value of their activity towards building a sustainable world. This requires an understanding of what society demands and what is achievable, and a recognition that these changes over time. They should recognize that through their activity may be local and immediate, the potential impacts of their work may be global and long-lasting. Second, have an understanding of other relevant social and cultural structures outside their own normal community of practice. Third, understanding their important role in sustainable development of communities. Fourth, recognize the impact of an engineering project on communities, global or local, and incorporate the values and concerns of the communities. Thank you.
How are you going to contribute in this area of sustainable development?
Ma'am, as an engineer, I will plan and build projects that will preserve natural resources which are cost efficient and will support human as well as natural environment.
Okay, so how your presentation program can be used in that? Your contribution.
projects that will preserve the natural resources, which will be cost efficient and will support human and natural environments. This will be my contribution as an engineer.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
I'm a type
Start
present
present
study.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, okay.
इसमें समझ के
Good evening, everyone.
आपका टाइम है तो आपको प्रेजेंट स्टार्ट करना है।
मैम आप स्क्रीन ही नहीं शेयर कर रही थी।
I'm telling you, अभी मेरी है ना, but you're not listening. Uncle is now going to sing.
Good evening, everyone. I am Ankur Nigam. Today I am going to present my view upon roles of engineering solution in sustainable development. So to understand that, we first of all need to understand what is sustainability and sustainable development. So sustainability is more than just a buzzword. It's a broad and crucial concept that incorporates different elements from a range of fields, seeking to protect an environment as well as human and economical health. And what is sustainable development? In general idea, development which meets the needs of present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their needs. In other words, they aim to prevent the stripping the natural world of resources which the future generation may require, as well as one particular needs drive development. Consequently, the wider future impacts are not considered. So sustainability is a crucial aspect of a business strategy today. As engineers play an important role in sustainable development by planning and building projects that preserve natural resources, are cost efficient, and support human and natural environment. Engineers have played and continue to play a key role in future of sustainable development. The principle, the way an engineering can approach sustainable development, there are basically 5 ways to approach sustainable engineering. First, consider the whole system in which object or process will be used. Second, consider both technical and non-technical issues synergically. Third, strive the solution of the problem for infinite future. And by infinite future, I mean forever. The solution should be forever for the problem. Fourth, consider the global context. By global context, you should always remember we are talking about the global issues, global problems, and the solution we are going to present or produce should meet the need of the global issue. And the fifth one is acknowledge the need of interact the experts in other disciplines related to the problem. By approaching these principles, we can achieve sustainable engineering. An engineer deals with the creation, improvement, and production of communal environment, providing facilities for living industries and transportation, including large building, roads, bridges, canals, railroad lines, airports, water supply system, and ETCs, etc. So, engineers play a crucial role in sustainable development. So, by sustainability and by engineering, we can achieve a better future. Sustainable engineering should be based on principles that supports sustainable development. As defined, engineering forms an interface between design and implementation and production. In case of technological development, engineering is linked to almost every level of technological readiness. sustainable development or sustainable engineering principles should be contemplated and applied early to ensure that technology development and scale up follows the environmentally begin route. So the sustainability of a development or the sustainable development and sustainable engineering can be achieved by five basic principles as I mentioned above. So those, if an engineer follows those five principles while developing or producing any product or building any environment for a company, the sustainability can be achieved. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Okay, now what is the suggestion to save the environment or for the engineering solutions that can be applied for sustainable development?
Ma'am, to achieve sustainable development, as I told earlier, engineer have to follow the five basic principles of engineering that's considered the whole system in which object or the process will be used. First, that or the second comes with the both technical and non-technical issues synergistically. Third, strive the solution for infinite future. That is, forever. The solution should be forever, not for a finite time. And fourth, consider the global context of the solution. And the fourth, always acknowledge the experts in that particular discipline related to the problem. By following these principles, anyone can achieve sustainable development, or I can say sustainable engineering can be achieved. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we have Rohit Moria. He is going to present on role of engineering solutions for sustainable development. Rohit, now this is your turn. Are you here, Rohit? Hello?
He is coming, ma'am.
What is the problem?
He is coming.
Okay. Start your presentation now. Rohit is here or not?
No, ma'am, not.
Okay. Now, okay. Now we have Kishan Tripathi. So he is going to speak on role of engineering solutions in sustainable development.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Kishan Tripathi of ECE second year. My topic is role of engineering solution for sustainable development. Before going to the topic that what are the roles that an engineer plays for a sustainable development, we should know about what is sustainable development means. Sustainable development is a key concept that defines that the things which we have today is just borrowed from our future generation and we should not detroit it. But still we are day by day we are facing the problem of this that we are exploiting the resources which we have, which is creating a bad impact on the ecosystem and biological systems. So for this to control these things, we have we as an engineer should think upon of some solutions for sustainable development. Such as professional engineers have an important significant role to meet sustainability. They work to enhance welfare, health and safety with the minimal use of natural resources and paying attention with regard to the environment and the sustainability of resources. To boost the nation's sustainability, Development Goals, engineers remain key contributors in the vast chain of modern production and consumption of natural resources to deliver goods, products, and solutions for the larger society. Today, it is crucial for our organizations to invest in co-innovation and collaboration and work towards a world with reduced carbon footprint. As we are seeing that we are nowadays in India, we are leading producers of carbon due to factories and due to our vehicles. We should try to minimize our uses for of these things, and rather we should use public transport to minimize the carbon productions. For successful sustainable strategies, organization must harness emerging technologies like AI and ML, blockchain, etc. By using artificial intelligence, we can just we can enhance the sustainable development. Guiding principles for engineers to achieve sustainable development. Engineers should carry out their role in a broad context that encompass social, ethical, environmental, and economic challenges. These 6 principles will guide an engineer to achieve sustainable development. They will help engineers meet their professional obligations to seek to achieve sustainability and ensure that this goal is integrated into all their engineering activities. Engineers have a responsibility to maximize the value of their activity towards building a sustainable world. This requires an understanding of what society demands and what is achievable, and our cognition that these change over time. They should recognize that though their activity may be local and immediate, the potential impact of their work may be global and long lasting. And this must be kept in our mind, that the thing which we do must be long lasting and is global profitable. We should have an understanding of other relevant social and cultural structure outside their own normal community of practice. Recognize the impacts of an engineer project on communities, global or local, and incorporate the views and concerns of the communities. We should keep these guiding principles of principles to achieve sustainable development. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kishan. So, how you are going to contribute in this area of sustainable development? I mean, using
Ma'am,
your engineering knowledge.
Ma'am, as an engineer, we should try to inculcate new technologies which we can use in harvestings, and we should inculcate some of the technologies which reduces deforestation by our and also rather than supporting sustainable development technically, we should also support it non-technically by providing educations to the villagers and other Adivasis type persons, so that they can understand the importance of our natural forests, which gives us a lot of resources. And that's all, ma'am, from my side.
Okay, thank you, Kishan.
Thank you.
So we should spread the awareness to the tribal community also. How
Yes,
we can,
yes, ma'am, absolutely, ma'am. That was
utilize
the
our
point.
energy resources.
Yes, ma'am. And enhancing the natural resources, converting the natural resources into electrical rather than just using the fossil fuels and other technologies.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Kishan. So
Thank you, ma'am.
I think now it has been done for everybody, but Rohit Moria is not here. Can you call him?
Ma'am, I think he is having network issue, or his mobile was not charged.
Okay.
That's
So
why
now-
he's not connecting.
So now it is done for today.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
You can type all your how many students are present. They can type their attendance in the chat box.